Alright, so we are going to do my this week and the food planner. I have a whole nother month, well, like what, 5, 6 weeks left, so we're going to do that. So how I decided I'm going to use this is I just write down, like, I'm only here, this is my last week here. At this contract, I did put in my 2 weeks notice, so this is my last week working. So I didn't need that many groceries, so I just brought a whole bunch of stuff I can microwave. I took my air fryer and most of my stuff home already. I do have a toaster oven that I could use for like the fries or anything like that, but only thing that I'm doing is I'm just writing breakfast sandwiches because and drop my pen. Yeah, so whatever. It'll be this color today. So this is just on my right. Down here. I actually need to order. Well, I want to order. Did I spell sandwich? It is that day. But I noticed that I just write down what it is that I want to eat. Be like, hey, this is what you say you're going to do for breakfast. And I remember before I used to be like, oh, I need to make this neat. I ain't making nothing neat. It's my planner. I'm the only one who needs to read it. So I don't worry too much before about it now. But when I was first starting to post my planner, I was so focused on what everybody else was doing. I'm like, yeah, nah, we're not doing that. So Tuesday, I'll bring one of my frozen dinners to work, and I work Wednesday, so that's another frozen dinner. Thursday's another frozen dinner. Saturday's a frozen dinner. Because then I'm leaving that Sunday, so I won't have really, hopefully, nothing frozen with me. But I'm off Sunday, Monday to Friday. Weird schedule. But I do have a sub meal. It's like I went to Food Line. I got these little sub meals. Well, they have like the little sub kits. So I have like the sub, they're cold cut subs, and I have a pickle, the sub, the pickle, a cookie, and macaroni salad. So I picked up a couple of those. And that's frozen dinner. Because normally when I'm home, I tend to eat breakfast and lunch. I may or may not eat dinner. So this all depends. The 17th, I think this is a 12-hour shift. Yeah, it's a 12-hour shift, 8-hour shift, 8-hour shift, and 12-hour shift. So I'm gonna end up bringing on lunch and dinner because these are longer days. So I got the 2 sub meals. I think I can probably just do nuggets and fries because I still have those nuggets and fries. And then I'll bring another frozen dinner because I think I got enough. So I can have breakfast, lunch, and dinner for a 12-hour shift because I'll get up in the morning, I'll eat my breakfast. And then I'll try to eat breakfast before I leave, which may or may not happen. I'll probably eat it when I get to work and have lunch, and then probably again at breakfast that'll be here. And these are 8-hour dinners, so it just all depends on what I may have. And then I'll go ahead and write down what's going on. So what I like to do is these wacky holidays, because I do track them. I've just never wrote them down, but I decided I'm gonna start to put it up there just because I think they're nice. Now don't guess when this fits. So is it here? There we go. I knew it fit somewhere. So the 15th is gumdrop day. I guess cute. The 16th starts pancake week. Now, I only like pancakes if they're crispy on the edges. If they're not crispy, I don't want them. The 17th is coffee. How was it? Coffee latte. Cafe latte. The 18th, oh, my favorite holiday. Drink wine day. Like, I'm definitely gonna do that. Drink wine day. The 19th is chocolate mint day. Peppermint patties. Not chocolate mint ice cream, I do not like that, but peppermint patties, yeah. The 20th is, cherry pie and muffin day. So we've got cherry pie day, and then muffin day, which is awesome because I think I do have a cherry pie that I brought. They got like these little small pies, so yeah, have that. And the 21st is real bread week. And sticky bun week. So that's cute. Oops, almost dropped it. So got that going on. I'm gonna end up changing how I put my stuff in here for next. When you see my my catch-all planner, because I did put it together and I had to figure out what was what, so I didn't do it on. I didn't record it because I was struggling trying to figure out how I wanted to put it together and everything, so it just took forever. So I'm like, yeah, we definitely not recording this. So I probably won't even get groceries. I may probably, pick up something for the days and everything, but other than that, yeah, we're not gonna sit there and worry too much about it. I still do my weigh-ins. I think now I'm starting to enter perimenopause because earlier today I woke up like I normally did. I did my weigh-in, checked my blood pressure, wrote down my sleeps, how many hours I slept and everything. It got me some water, made me some coffee, and then I just felt really sick. I felt a little dizzy and lightheaded, like I haven't eaten. And I'm like, well, normally coffee doesn't affect me. And I'm like, is something wrong? Like, what's happening? I'm like, and I didn't like how I felt. You probably heard it in a few of the videos because this is the 4th video I'm filming today, and today is Valentine's Day, so you'll probably heard another one. So I did end up taking a nap because I was just tired. I just didn't feel right. So I let my mom know that I wasn't feeling good. So she automatically called me. And she wanted to know, like, did my defibrillator go off and anything? I'm like, no, just don't feel right. Spotting back and forth. And I'm like, she's like, you may be going through perimenopause. I'm like, oh my goodness, do I really need to be going through this? Like, I'm so sick and tired. We as women, we can never get a freaking break. I'm like, oh my goodness. So then when I was in bed, when I laid down to sleep, yep, it started. I guess it was my first hot flash. I was just laying in bed, relaxing, trying to relax. And next thing you know, my body just got really, really, really warm. And it just felt like I was just radiating heat. And I'm like, what in the hell? And she started to laugh. She's like, yeah, that's a hot flash. Man, I'm not built for that. I can't do it. I can't do it. I don't know how I'm gonna make it. Like, that was one hell of a hot flash. So I do see my new gynecologist in a couple of weeks. Monday I have to go find me a new primary doctor, and then hopefully I can get that in. I'm seeing my new cardiologist and my new electrophysiologist the first week of March. So so that way we could go over stuff, you know, see how my meds are working and all that type of good stuff. So got that going on, you know. But that was just I'm not prepared. I'm not prepared for any hot flashes. I'm not prepared for this life. I'm just not. But, you know, I'm 45. I'm in that zone. I just can't wait till I get back home. Then I could get back on my walking pad. I can exercise more. I'll be at work. So I'll have more of I know exactly how the traffic is. I can spend time relaxing, doing what I need to do, and don't have to worry about it. So I'm excited about that. I'll actually be able to have good meals because I don't have to worry about how I'm going to cook, what stuff is cooking, or anything like that. So, you know, all that good stuff. So, and this is what I wanted to put in here. So we have, I'm trying to figure out if I want to put this at the top or bottom. No, this needs to go at the top. So, is my potassium vitamins and medication? No, it's medication, so I'm just going to hit take medication, journal, and yeah, I need to make sure I bring some veggies with me too. Eat veggies and eat healthy. Make sure I get those done. Because man, sometimes I ain't gonna lie, I be forgetting like a mug. Like I'm not worried about eating nothing. Let's see. Now, when I'm in my food journal, I definitely need motivation because it's difficult. It's difficult. Still need to figure out if I'm going to join a gym when I get back home, or if I'm just, you know what, no, I'm not going to. I'm just going to go ahead and do my walking pad and my kettlebell and everything, instead of sitting there trying to pay for a trainer, because I'm trying to save money, and paying for a trainer ain't exactly going to be cheap. I remember that. Not at all. Okay. Take medication. And I found that there's a better way to do my potassium. Because them potassium pills, man, sometimes I have like to stop taking them because they've just been too much to actually take. Like, I try to swallow one over here choking and everything. So what I decided to do was just dissolve it. Like, they are so water soluble. So if a piece of water, and I do mean a piece of water, get on it, trust and believe. Okay, if I'm going crazy. Trust and believe it's going to start dissolving. So I just put the tablet in my mouth, add water, take a swig of water, boom, it's good. It is dissolved immediately. And so I do that 4 times a day. So I've been getting them in. So it works good with pretty much any type of water. Is going to work fine with it's going to work good with anything warm too, because that's going to help it. It does not really do too good with orange juice, and I think because orange juice is a little bit too thick. so it doesn't work that well with orange juice. It does good with cold tea, so I did that backwards. So it does work. So because if I take it on an empty stomach, then I'm gonna get sick, and I don't want to not take my potassium pills, because not enough potassium will stop your heart. Too much potassium will start your heart, so will stop your heart. So either way, your heart gonna stop if you don't do what you need to do. You know, so it's always a delicate balance. Plus, I have to make sure I get my magnesium in, so that way it's balanced. And even still, that's the one thing. It's so difficult to figure out how much magnesium is in your food. Like, you literally have to look everything up, and I'm just so sick and tired of it. I do still have the what is that? So I still do have the magnesium and potassium rich food. So I have to try to make sure that I copy that down in there. You know, but sometimes if I don't, I just would like to know what has a good amount of potassium, and it ain't. It's just difficult. But I'm determined to keep doing what I'm doing, so that way I can get better at tracking everything. So I'm not just going to stop tracking my food or anything. I'm going to just go ahead and keep up at it and do what I need to do. I mean, I've already been doing this over here, so it's going to be chunky. Which is fine, because I like a chunky planner. It lets me know that I've done something. But trying to get all my gym stuff in here. But yeah, so in my the new fitness stuff that I have, you'll see how I'm going to use that. And then I'm still going to I'm going to put in order for my medical journals. That's going to take away from what I'm doing here, because I wanted to try it out. And while it is fine if I was to continue with the journal, I found something that's just a little bit better. So that way it's easier for me to track everything, for me to bring stuff to the doctor. I don't have to sit there and make the weeklies, and because I don't like making the weeklies. I'd rather them be there, you know, stuff like that. But it's going to work. So I have all that good stuff there. Yeah, this is all that I need. So week of, this is Tuesday. Week of the 15th through the 21st of February. So this is Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Now how you get all, now how you do that? Wednesday, Thursday, okay, that's right. Friday, Saturday. And then after that, I will be packing everything up, heading back to DC. And today, what did I do today? So I had a strawberry pie, candy, fruit salad, mac and cheese, sherbet. I had a huge fruit salad that was like a lot of fruit. Coffee or creamer, I didn't drink all of that, and I had chicken nuggets, and I only had 3 or 4 of them because I was feeling sick, so I ended up just throwing that in the trash. I really didn't eat any of that. But yeah, so this is going to be done for next week or tomorrow when y'all be seeing this. So, so there you go. Oh yeah, and I started filling this out, so I'm definitely keeping it on my pee schedule. Luckily, I don't have any symptoms. Only yesterday I've had heart palpitations a few times, Only yesterday they had the knee tingles and a little bit of dizziness, and this is today. Of course, the spotting, CPAP, because I already used it 2 hours. I used it 6 hours or 7 hours yesterday and 2 hours today, so I already know I'm gonna end up, because it's supposed to be CPAP hours greater than 4, because I try to use it 4 hours or more every night. So I have been doing that. What I haven't been writing down is the journal. I did do it today, so if I could do it for the rest of the month, then I'll be good to go, and then I'll start it again. I'll go ahead and try to keep up with it in March, but yeah, my focus is to really try to get that in. But that is it.